In the frenzied world of choices, from picking the perfect avocado at the grocery store to deciding whether or not to pursue that questionable DIY haircut, decision-making is a constant companion. But have you ever wondered how your choices might be influenced by something as seemingly ethereal as self-awareness? In this article, we're diving deep into the waters of mindfulness, exploring how this superpower shapes the very fabric of our decisions, all while trying not to cut our hair in the process. At first glance, mindfulness may sound like a buzzword reserved for yogis and meditators. But don't be fooled. It's a mental muscle that we all possess, even if we don't realize it. Self-awareness is like the GPS of our decision-making process, providing us with an inner map of our thoughts, feelings, and intentions. It's like having a friendly, albeit chatty, navigator in your brain, helping you steer clear of the hangry route or that pesky DIY hair disaster. Imagine being at a buffet filled with choices galore. Without self-awareness, you might pile your plate high with everything that looks appealing. However, with mindfulness, you'd pause to consider your hunger level, dietary preferences, and the fact that there's always room for dessert. In the same way, self-awareness can be your compass in the buffet of life, allowing you to make choices that are not just satisfying but also aligned with your goals and values. One of the amusing quirks of self-awareness is its ability to spotlight the funny and often irrational aspects of our decision-making process. Ever found yourself reaching for that second or third slice of cake, even though you're perfectly aware it might be one slice too many? That's where self-awareness makes an entrance, offering you a chance to chuckle at your irrational dessert desires and make a mindful choice instead. After all, indulging is perfectly fine, as long as it's a conscious decision. Let's talk about procrastination, shall we? We've all been there, facing a mountain of work but somehow finding ourselves deeply engrossed in a YouTube video about the history of cheese. It's Gouda, trust me. Mindful decision-making involves recognizing those procrastination patterns and having the wisdom to say, maybe I should save the cheese history lesson for later. Self-awareness shines a light on our penchant for distractions, allowing us to make choices that lead to greater productivity. In the realm of personal relationships, mindfulness also plays a pivotal role. Imagine you're in a heated argument with a loved one. Without self-awareness, you might keep escalating the situation, hurling arguments like confetti at a New Year's Eve party. But with self-awareness, you take a step back, breathe, and realize that perhaps it's not the best time to prove that you know all the lyrics to Bohemian Rhapsody. It helps you make the choice to listen and find a common ground instead. In conclusion, self-awareness is like the witty sidekick of our decision-making process, always ready with a clever remark or a gentle nudge in the right direction. By embracing mindfulness and paying attention to our inner workings, we can make choices that are not just whimsical but purposeful, not just amusing but deeply satisfying. So, next time you're faced with a tricky decision, remember that mindfulness is your trusty guide, ensuring that you choose wisely and maybe even avoid that questionable DIY haircut. In the delightful journey of mindful decision-making, we've uncovered the fascinating role self-awareness plays in shaping our choices. It's a bit like having your very own decision-making superhero by your side, offering wisdom and comic relief when you need it most. But, dear reader, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a treasure trove of insights and discoveries waiting to be explored on the path to mindfulness. So, if you've enjoyed this adventure and want to continue honing your decision-making superpowers, we invite you to join our community. Subscribe to our newsletter for more captivating content that delves deeper into the realm of mindfulness, offering tips, tricks, and tales to guide you on your journey. In subscribing, you're not just signing up for information. You're embarking on a quest to become the master of your choices, to laugh at your quirks, and to embrace the joy of making decisions that align with your true desires. So, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and let's embark on this mindful adventure together. Your future self will thank you for it.